Hey everybody, it's Glidercat, and it is time to play more Foundry. Let me show you what I did. Last episode, we had a little bit of an issue where our belt of xenoferrite plates was not very compressed. It's compressed now. I'm still a little concerned, and I'll show you why in a second. But we've got 6 assemblers, level 2s, pumping away on that. I disconnected the drone miner here basically because I ran out. I needed one, and so this one we weren't using, so I just kind of used that. I left the belt here for now in case we expand later. But here's what I did. You remember it was kind of cramped in here, so it was hard to get 2 belts or 2 drone miners to feed the same belt. So the way I did it is I put loaders off to the side of these ramps, and now I've got 2 drone miners. It's hard to see from down here, but we got 2 drone miners feeding each belt, so that should keep them compressed pretty well with ore. Kind of same thing here, slightly different configuration. Hopefully we've got a good amount of ore in here that'll last us for a good long time. But yeah, 2 drone miners per belt, and I think that's going to keep them pretty well compressed. And again, we've got our 6 assemblers here pumping out the xenoferrite plates, so I think we're good for the short term. That's really all I wanted to achieve with this mining outpost. Just to shore up xenoferrite plates because I think that's what's holding up our Science Pack 3. Let's head back to the main factory if I can hop up on this ramp. I may have just got myself a little stuck here. There we go. Jump. All right, here we go. We'll head back to the main factory. I went back here to get the loaders and craft a bunch more supplies. And it was nighttime, and I noticed we are running out of power at the main factory overnight. So our production is slower than it could be. We don't want that. We want this thing going 24/7, especially when it comes to the Science Pack 3s, because they are the slowest thing we've got going. Fixing these or augmenting our supply of xenoferrite plates like we did here is going to help that a bit, but I think we need to show up the power over here at our main factory. Another thing that might help is I may tear out some of this plate production. I don't think we need it. In fact, I might just disconnect it. I guess it doesn't hurt to leave it here. I guess I'm assuming these machines, well, I guess they are actually able to feed. They're taking more ore. I'm just wondering if this line ever moves now that we are compressed. But I hate to have them if they're just burning power to burn power, but I think they're filling up their own inventories. It's not the end of the world. Maybe we'll just leave it. So now we've got compressed xenoferrite plates. That's a good thing to see. I see that we're not doing so great on these guys now. This is probably our next shortage. And what is this? This is machinery parts. Now this looks like an assembler 1. Yeah, we can just replace this guy. Right? We've got plenty of plates coming in. This belt's not compressed. We can do a quick fix here. So yeah, so before I do, this episode, we're probably going to look at shoring up the solar farm here. I did a little bit of drilling out between episodes to extend, so we can extend our platform, our low voltage power network. But we need to slap down some more solar panels. We might want to go with another row here too and take advantage of this space. But, and then we definitely need more batteries as well. We don't have many. There might be room along here to do another row of batteries. I'm not sure with the power poles how that would look. But there is some space here if we do these back to back. So that's another thing. So that's what we're doing in this episode. Probably just going to be power and a little bit of cleanup. So let's get to, if you're not interested in that, go ahead and skip this episode. I think the next one might be aesthetics. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll mention that in the at the top of the next video if that's what we end up focusing on. Basically adding some lights and things to the factory. And just sprucing things up a little bit. We're kind of overdue for that. But yeah, let's just dive in. We see a shortage here. We got a quick fix for it. Let's take care of that. right now. This is, before I do it, machinery parts. All right, we'll take that one off. Boom. That looks like it's configured correctly. And then we'll just do machinery parts. Boom. That'll be a little faster. Not, doesn't solve the problem completely, but it does improve it quite a bit. Now these, let's see where we're actually using. If we follow that belt, just take a look and see where we're using them. This is for level 2 belts. I can actually use some of those. And is that it? Is that all we're using these for, or do they continue through? I think that's it. So not the end of the world. Yeah, not the end of the world that this is slow. In fact, we already have this inventory pretty full. I'm going to grab a couple stacks while I'm here, and I'm going to get rid of the xenoferrite ore. That's just kind of clogging up my inventory. And then let's get to making solar panels. To do that, I'm probably going to need to steal some technum rods. So let's see where we have some. There's some up in here. No, that's our... I'm up a level. Let's head over here. I think we need technum rods for the solar panels. Let's see. We've got a stash over here. Boom. Let's grab a couple for now. Let's just oops. He's not taking. All right, let's go to the craft menu, see what we can get. One, we need xenoferrite plates as well, and I've only got 11 on me. While I'm here, let me grab one more stack of rods. I know I have some stashed away down a ways. Let's grab some more. Fine. We definitely need batteries as well. While I'm here, I can free up some inventory by just expanding our low voltage power network here. Boom. And let's see. Let's drill these guys out. Make this look a little better. Boom. And then on the other side where the batteries are, I'm thinking we take advantage of this space. I'm going to drill this out. And I'm thinking we may use this for batteries as well. And that may be the main shortage. I'm not sure if it's solar panels or batteries. And if you haven't noticed already, I often don't have the patience to do the math. So I just sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I'll go through it all, but not in the mood to do that right now. So I'll just beef up what we've got and see if that'll help. Now, we're going to definitely have to clear out more space for the batteries. I do think that's where our issue is. I don't think it's really the solar panels. I think it's the batteries. The other thing we could do is put down another row of batteries on this side and solar panels in the middle. That might make some sense as well. We do have a lot more room over this way. Or I could put a third row of solar panels. Well, let's go make some. Let's go get those technoferrite plates. Xenoferrite plates. I'll say that till the end of the game, by the way. I don't know why. All right, let's grab some of these. We have exhausted that storage. Now, is this guy getting ore or what's going on here? These guys are getting ore. And they're slow. So we could replace all these assemblers too. Probably makes sense to do it, right? Let's see. Yeah, xenoferrite plates. Let's replace these while we're here. Just do some upgrades. because we clearly need it. I mean, we clearly no reason not to over here. So let's do it. We'll take these up. Hopefully I can use these. Yeah, I think I can to build the other ones. Do backpack. That's my level 1s. Let's drop a level 2. And all right, did I do that right? Looks like I did. So that'll help a little bit. Nothing else. It'll hopefully fill up our inventory there. Don't know if I've got any storage of plates up this way. I guess I can grab them out of the assemblers. Let's get to crafting solar panels here while I'm at it. Now I don't need 40. I'll tell you what though, I might take 20. And for batteries, I'll take 20 of those as well. That might do it. We've used up our Technum rods. That might be enough to get us going. But again, we may see it. We may actually see it if I'm slow. We'll see this thing run out of power. Probably won't because I'm going to lay these things down here. Let's extend this. I think I want to do a third row of solar panels. Although we really need the batteries. That's the thing. Batteries is the main problem, I think. So maybe this should just be batteries. Similar to what we did here. So how do we want to do that so it looks neat? I guess we would just... Let's come over here. Sorry about the scrolling around. Let's switch hotbars. Still waiting on batteries to be built. I guess while we have some solar panels, let's put those down. We'll extend these 2 rows. Let's see how we're doing it. I know a single space, boom, and boom, boom. Okay. And then, okay, interesting. The poles look like they go here and here. Is that right? Yeah. All right, let's do these. You to you. And you to you. And how are we doing this? 2. Okay, so yeah, here we only have 2 per. All right, we got batteries, not yet. Let's wire these guys up. So that's 6 more solar. That's not really enough. While we're waiting on batteries to craft up, let me do a little fast forward here. I'm going to mine out some of this, get us a little bit more room. And then we'll maybe extend these batteries out and then put a whole nother row of batteries on this side. All right, I'm going to do some drilling. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see. I've got 984 building blocks. Let's go ahead and fill in this area. Hopefully this will be enough to shore up our power enough to make a good difference. All right, and we've got all our batteries. So let's start another row of batteries over this way. And I'm just wondering if I should have back to back. Maybe not. Let's see. Trying to see how I did the power on this one. Let's see here how this is all connected. Usually I have kind of a main line or some power poles that do not connect to machines at all. and only run the network. This is the closest thing I've got. Although, okay, I see these guys are joined up. So I guess this first row is joined up here. So let's pop down some batteries. Change my hotbar here. And let me line this up a little bit with this one. It'll be on the inside. And I think it's going to be right about. We don't want to put transformers down too. Boy, I need room for power poles. Let's try it there. It may not be perfect. And then this kind of routine is what I'm thinking. Let's do the power pole and just see how this is going to look. Boom. I think that's got, let's see, 4 connections. So let's go ahead and connect these up. So 1, 2, 3, and then on to the next pole. And we'll have to do 2 per maybe, just like we've been doing. Down here, what did we do? We did 2 batteries per pole. And then occasionally we fed into a transformer. We got lots of transformers on this network. Let's see. Let's just plop down these batteries. Got a bunch here to use. I want to use as many as I can. And I've got plenty of power poles. I might need to make some cable. Let's just pop these guys down. And I think this is going to help our factory run 24/7. I don't know how long we've had the power problems. Probably since we automated the level 2 belts. So and obviously the Science Pack 3s, right? We added a bunch to this same power network when we did the Science Pack 3s. So that's probably what's the main culprit is. This will at least give us quite a bit more power storage. We're going to have to, let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to come up this hill now because it's getting a little steep to clear out all of this. So I think at this point, we'll probably ladder up the low voltage power network. And we'll see if we use this platform, if I move all that back. But there's actually a ton of material here to tear up. So we'll see what makes sense, where we end up, where we run out of space. And then maybe we'll push this back 1 or 2 blocks or something. But we're going to have to ladder up on this terrain. And then once we get here, we've got a little bit of a flat area that we could expand to as well. I'm not sure we're going to need it. We'll see. All right, we got lots of batteries there. These power poles, how do we want to do them? So we have not kept symmetry. We did, yeah, with the batteries, we did totally different, right? We're not symmetric at all with those. We'll probably do something similar over here. So even though I'm starting symmetrical, let's wire these guys up. We'll just see how this is going to turn out. Boom to boom, and you to you. And that's it. Right, then I want another power pole. And I know that's going to wire it up for me if I do it this way. We could do it. Yeah, I guess we'll do it every one of these open spaces, right? Let's just drop that down and see what this looks like. So that would be you to you and you to you. I guess that makes sense, right? I guess that makes sense. That's not bad. That's not bad. So we're going to use a lot of power poles. Let me just drop these down. Like so. There. But yeah, we need this power desperately. Because having the factory sit idle is just not what it's about. Boom. Boom. All right, and now let's get these guys wired in. It's kind of cool now. When I select the power cable, it's actually not highlighting the batteries that are already connected. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't notice that before. All right, our research is done. I'll finish wiring these. We're not losing time because the Science Pack 3s will just queue up. So I highly doubt we're fully backed up on Science Pack 3s. Boom and boom. And then the next thing I think we want to do is the pump jack. So let's take a look and see if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the piping will get us the pump jacks, and that opens up all the fuel processing stuff and the chemical plant. Let's get that going. And then I think the next one might be the research lab because this guy opens up some stuff for us as well. So it's going to unlock more than just the research lab 4. This actually, I think, gives us the recipes for the science pack 4s, right? It says it needs research lab 4. Now, maybe I have to build it. But anyway, piping first. Let's start the research on that. And let's see. That looks good. I've got more solar panels. We've extended the platform. Let's do that next while I'm here. This, and one more maybe. Boom. 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 Power poles. We may need to make more of these at some point. I think is that it? Nope. Let's take that guy up. It's not quite the spot. It's right on this edge, which is strange, but all right. Yeah, we're gonna have to make more cable at some point. It's not urgent, but we will need to make it. All right, and just get these solar panels powered up, and then we've got 3 more batteries to place. I think we'll do them over here. I may actually make some more batteries. I'm kind of thinking this should be extended out. And then we can just leave our transformers maybe on this row and not worry about putting transformers next to the other row of batteries because we'll have more than enough. All right, let's finish with the solar panels. This should be a huge increase in power. Like I said, I don't usually spend a whole lot of time looking at the calculations. It's just once there's a shortage, I'll just shore it up a bunch. That's how I usually. That's how I usually play. I know it's not. No, that's not perfect. All right. Hopefully, we are all connected. We got 23 solar panels. That sounds like maybe someone's not connected, right? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. There's 23. So we're good on that. What did I say? I said I wanted to do more of this. More batteries. Let's craft some more if I can. Should have done that sooner. There's one. What do we need? We need technomrods and plates, I'm guessing. Yeah. Let's get that one built, and then let's see if I can fetch some plates. Now, we upped the assemblers here. We upgraded them. So maybe our little inventory of plates has replenished somewhat. We've got some in there. It's not a ton. Let's get that out of the way. We'll grab what we have. Then we'll go fetch some technomrods. Now, I think I have some stash down here. And I can always grab plates out of the assembler. Yeah, I've got some rods down here. Let's see about batteries. Yeah, that's good. How about 15 more? That's probably more than enough. I need poles too. Let's craft those up. And then, how am I doing on transformers too? Maybe one more transformer. Let's dump some of this debris that we don't need, clogging up the inventory. We did get a whole nother row, so that when that research completed, we got another row. You can see I got a clean row in my inventory, so that helps for sure. All right, let's go back up and drop some more batteries. I think these are gonna help even more than the solar panels. All right. Yeah, we've got a lot on this power network. There's no question. All right, that is kind of to the wire here. Let's see, our power poles look like they're on the end of the second batteries, right? So here, here, here. Nice. Ooh, I didn't make cable. Let's get in the crafting menu, see if we've got the ability to make some of that. We do. I'll take 50. And hopefully we won't run out. We got 6 left. We might run out. Yeah, I think we're going to run out. But we're close to having this done. Maybe I'll drill out a tiny bit of this. Just on camera, so it won't take very long. About 2. Not going to worry about putting low voltage power network underneath me here just yet. All right, we're coming up towards the end of the episode, so hopefully we can get the power done here, and then we'll call it. Kind of just an upgrading episode. We upgraded a few assemblers that were doing the xenoferrite plates, so hopefully that will help. Science Pack 3 production is going a little bit faster. It's still slower than what I want, but I'm not super duper worried about it because as we need to set up all of the production in order to get Science Pack 4s built, that's going to take a ton of time. And those Science Pack 3s that are taking a while right now, they can just chug away while we are, building out our factory. And I think we'll be fine. We'll see if I get queued up on some research or get stuck waiting for research to complete on something I need, but I don't think that's going to happen. I probably just jinxed it by saying that, but I think we're going to be all right without scaling that up further. And if I'm wrong, we can just go do it. That's what we'll do. If we run out of things to do, we'll start scaling up whatever the bottleneck is. But I know we've got a ton of stuff to work on for the Science Pack 4s. Oh yeah, we got to do our little transformers here. I got 3 of them on me. What do we do? Every other pole kind of looks like. Not sure how these are placed. Doesn't look very consistent. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to skip one and put one here, and I'm going to skip one and put one here. So that's what these ones are going to look like. That one to there. And I say it every time, but I do know this is overkill on the Transformers, but I think they're kind of cool. All right. Hopefully, we've got some really good power generation now. Let's take a look at the network and see what it tells us. Okay, our consumptions, look at that. It's spiked to 2.4. Our production is at 2.9. Our battery capacity is 9,000 megajoules now. So we just dropped a ton of batteries. So our charge looks low here, but there's actually quite a bit in there. 2,800, almost 2,900 megajoules. So, but this uses almost 3 per second when it spikes. So let's see. We'll see how, there's probably some easy math here. So what is that, 3,000 seconds? We could figure out how many hours that is, but power. But I think this is gonna help things dramatically as far as keeping the factory running at night. May not make it through the first night because all our new batteries aren't charged. But boy, we put down a ton of new batteries. It doesn't look bad too. This looks kind of cool. Solar array here, not too bad. Let's go take a look at our lines here. Okay, good. These machinery parts are backed up. That's fine. Perfect. They're only being used for the level 2 conveyors. We've got a backed up line of xenoferrite plates. That's good. That means our remote factory is doing its thing. So that is fully satisfied. Doesn't mean we couldn't up the production down here, downstream here. So we're using these where? We're using them for building blocks, which I think goes into Science Pack 2s, maybe. Yeah, Science Pack 2s are chewing up building blocks, but we've got plenty. Our storage is filled up. But yeah, when I came down here last time and I noticed the power was out, I came down here and all these machines were off. Let's see. Okay, here is this our Science Pack 2s or 3s? This is 2s, right? Science Pack 2s. So those are churning away. It's just slow. Now, these guys we could put faster assemblers on. But Science Pack 2s aren't really the problem. It's Science Pack 3s. Those are the real kind of issue. And here's that line. You kind of see what part of the problem is, right? These advanced machinery parts are coming up here in a trickle. Ooh, is this a level 1? Let's see. Oh man, assembler 1, what are we doing? That's got to change for sure. Let's take care of that. So what is this? Make sure I make the right thing here. Advanced machinery parts. Yeah, that's got to come out. In fact, this is a good candidate for assembler 3s when we ever get them. So this may help as well. Boom. So that should be quite a bit faster, especially compared to the other assembler. What else? See, we got plenty of steel beams, xenoferrite steel beams. Yep, plenty of those on hand. We'll need a bunch of those for the monument at the end of the game. Still a little lackluster here, right? Oh, it almost looks like it's slower, doesn't it? And it's these guys now. Where is this? This is our more machinery parts. We've got the plates coming in. Let's up this guy. So yeah, this is machinery parts. So let's do the same thing here. So that's a little better. Not sweep me off my feet, but it's got to be better than it was. This is a little setup, not so great. It's a setup kind of difficult to scale. This we're kind of crammed in here. It is a problem we could solve if we want. We could move this back and just run 2 assemblers next to each other and then still feed this same belt. For now, I think we'll leave it here. What do? We routed our xenoferrite plates. We upgraded a few assemblers that we saw that were kind of slow and slowing us down. We've got some slow ones still, or level ones still sprinkled around the factory. Most of those aren't a big deal, I don't think. It's not a big deal to upgrade those. So yeah, that inventory is slowly increasing. And what else do we do? We upped our solar here. So this, our main factory has been running, has been shutting down basically at night. And it may shut down again tonight. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the battery power is coming down. But it didn't get a full chance to charge. We dropped down a ton of batteries this episode. So we should be in good shape. And we dropped down a fair number of solar panels. And we extended the solar array out here pretty far. We mentioned we're going to have to go up these tiers if we want to expand it further. That's not a big deal. You can do that pretty darn easily. But yeah, I think the next full day, all of our batteries will charge. I'm assuming they'll all get charged. Hopefully we have enough solar panels. We can take a look near the end of the day cycle for over here and just see how the batteries are charging up. We may need more solar panels. Who knows? All right, that's it for this episode. Next episode, I think we may do some aesthetics. Let's see. And then we'll pick our next research too at the top of the next episode. Or why don't I just do it now? Before we leave, let's pick a research. I think we want the pump jack. Let's do it. Just get that going. This one goes really quick. In fact, we might pick another one. Nope. We gotta wait for Science Pack 3s. All right, next episode, we're gonna do aesthetics. A little bit, one episode's worth. We'll put some light in here if we can get it wired up. I need to make sure I got power poles to do it. And then we may visit another remote mining outpost and throw some lights there. I'd like to light up the research labs, but we'll get to all that next episode. For now, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.